Hello clanmates, my name is JC Woolsey, or if you'd prefer, the Riftt Wolf. We're back finally with another Riftt Clan reviews. I haven't done one of these in forever, but this just dropped, so I want to get this done now.
I am Groot.
Yeah, we've got Groot and some other person who
My first
appeared on my server.
Riftt review that I'm in.
Aatrox is Thanos confirmed.
He does look a bit Thanos-y in this shot. But finally we're getting this rework. They haven't changed his title, which I'm surprised by. They normally do,
so
but I suppose
the
that's kind of...
Blade. It was it's weird.
Yeah, I suppose it's still like, I suppose that's kind of a good thing though, because
Easier to remember,
yeah,
I guess.
it's the Darkin Blade. He's just to say he is still a Darkin.
You've seen it in the background. It looks like it's got a face on it too.
It looks like Soul Edge.
If you look at the top where like the hilt is and stuff,
Make sure you.
it's
Yeah.
It looks like it's got a face on it.
Yeah, like it's like magma-y, fiery things though.
Possessed.
It is possessed. It's possessed by him.
It is the blade possessed him.
Well,
He's
yeah,
Darkin.
the Darkin is in the sword, and then the Darkin possesses a body and becomes a
He
demon.
hasn't actually
Yeah.
changed that much appearance-wise.
Well,
though,
that's
other
because
than
his
being
appearance wasn't the
close
problem.
to-
It was his shitty gameplay.
Yeah.
True. Then they just
But the
updated
people
it a bit.
playing, the people who were playing it, they were not complaining. They were like,
Don't
hey,
you
it's a
think
champ.
he looks more menacing than
Yeah.
Jane, though, with those teeth and stuff?
Yeah.
Grrr.
He
Looks like he's just.
He's been possessed for a lot longer,
Yeah.
actually.
Let's have a look at the little short form lore thing. A fallen
You're right.
god warrior who once threatened to destroy Runeterra, Aatrox and his kin were bound to ancient weapons and imprisoned for centuries. That age is over. Now, with stolen flesh warped in brutal approximation of his previous form, the Darkin Blade seeks an apocalyptic and long overdue vengeance. Total obliteration.
Obliteration.
Total.
Nah.
I
I like it. I like it. Super
Okay.
creepy. And I like the little border we've got as well. I like the little border as well.
That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Looks like a
Yeah.
fucking. Wait, you could turn that into Irelia blade skin. Fucking Darkin Irelia. Fucking those are the blades. That would be
That's a-
amazing, actually.
That's an awesome idea. Right, so let's have a look at the
Right.
abilities then. Starting with the passive. Passive, Deathbringer's Stance. Okay. Aatrox's next basic attack has increased range and deals a percentage of the target's max health as damage. Of course, it's max health, it's Riot.
Max health damage. Yes.
This
he
attack
will
also
destroy the
significantly reduces all healing and shielding on the target for a few seconds. Holy shit, reduced shielding.
Whoa,
Yeah,
okay, that's
crazy.
new.
That's scary.
That's mean.
Deathbringer's Stance's cooldown
That's
is
cool.
slightly reduced whenever Aatrox casts a spell or when he lands the edge of the Darkin Blade on champion. Spoilers,
Okay, let's-
Riot. Spoilers. We don't know that one of his abilities
Okay,
is called
just
Darkin Blade.
Start the video.
Let's have a
on
look
three.
at the. Let's have a look at the video anyway.
1, 2, 3. Hey.
Oh,
Okay.
that's brutal.
Ooh, that looks
Yeah.
nice.
You can
Ooh.
hear the heart.
Oh.
Ooh, stabby. Ooh, nice. You can hear the heart
Look
pump.
at that
Oh,
shield, though. Janna's shield should be a lot
What
thicker.
that was
Why-
literally minimized. That's nothing of a shield anymore.
that
That's
hang on
not
that
fair.
the way he's holding that sword. That reminds me. I'm trying to think what that reminds me of. The way he's holding the sword. Like he holds it like backhand, like it's
Yeah.
great sword.
Normally he
It's
holds
like
it backhand
it's too
then,
heavy
and
for him to lift, though. Have you seen his stance?
I mean, remember
well,
this
it's
was
backhand
human.
and it's. I guess it has a passive then, like cooldown. And normally, when the cooldown's on, he's holding it backhanded. So the blade's going away.
Yeah,
Yeah. They'll grow when he
no.
ults. They'll grow when
No,
he ults.
Aatrox it's
Because
Oh,
that's how
yeah.
the old one
Even.
worked.
I think
No,
they're
he
really
works
cute.
like
I
Riven
his
now.
wings.
Okay, let's take a look.
Works
So
like Riven.
okay, so Darkin Blade is his Q.
He works like Riven now.
So Q, the Darkin Blade. Aatrox swings his greatsword up to 3 to. It is Riven, isn't it? Each cast
Yes.
increases in damage.
Fucking
Impact-
New main. That's my new main.
Each cast, shut up. Each cast
No.
increases in damage, impacts a unique area of effect, and can hit with the edge of the blade a second smaller hitbox. Edge of the blade hitting enemies at the far end of the first 2 casts at the center of the third briefly knocks them up and deals significantly more damage.
Wolf, just pause right there. Don't click on the video.
The knockup
Wolf.
is just fucking huge. In teamfights, I can't imagine that.
Wolf, one thing. Can I read the E?
No, because you've looked ahead. You've
Aw.
broken the rules. Anyway,
I
let's
didn't
watch this
actually.
video.
Okay,
Okay.
not that far.
Whoa!
Okay, that is Riven. That is Riven. That truly is Riven.
It is basically like Riven, but
Basically, yes.
that's really cool though. That triple knockoff.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I like that. That's a really nicely designed ability. 'Cause
That is really good.
Although it does seem to take less skill. It does seem to take less skill to land every cast.
They needed
Yeah.
to make him easier though, he was far too complicated to play.
Complicated. When low health on health, just do the W thingy, heal up, then go back and do the smashy smash.
Speaking of W,
Oh yes.
infernal chains. That
Why
sounds
does
scary.
Rito keep
Kinky.
getting chance pulley chain thingies?
Well, let's find out what it does. Aatrox smashes the ground, damaging the first enemy hit and briefly slowing them. So that's his old E.
Oh
If,
yeah.
if it's a champion or large monster, they are chained to the impact area. If the chained enemy is still in the impact area, after a few seconds they are dragged to the center and take damage again. Holy shit.
Kinky.
That's like the butcher from Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm. Yes.
Yeah, when he's got that
Yeah,
was it
he
Lamb
got
to
that.
Slaughter, is it? When he
Lamb
puts the
to-
stake down and chains someone up.
That's really cool. Basically that, but
Oh,
there-
that is
if
huge.
it's,
If you
yeah.
look at it, it looks like Pyke's pulley.
Yeah, that's
imagine
huge.
that.
What the-
Just imagine that.
That's
in-
like-
in-
Jesus Christ.
That's almost no time to get away.
They're slow as well.
Imagine that in Invade, man. That's
With
that.
Jesus.
The only way out is to
That is a scary area.
That is you can, and the knock-ups on that are even worse. Like, you knock them up, W, knock them up again.
Could you
Please.
Get pulled in, you knock him up the third
could you
time. That's
imagine
just.
if they had a Rakan on the team as well?
Do you want to know what I'm hating about this?
Oh my God.
Every ability so far has had a knock up.
Yeah.
Hi, Yasuo.
Really good with Yas. And a
Oh,
Nami,
no.
for that matter. Nami can land a ton
In fact, his
of
Q
use
has
on that.
3 knockups. If Yasuo can't ult off of an Aatrox doing his full combo, then he needs to stop playing Yasuo. And in fact, you know what? Just stop playing Yasuo in general. I don't like him. I don't like the new Infinity.
Nobody likes him. Honestly,
For God's sake, Umbral Dash, really?
that already looks like a Riven E.
It
Just
does
look at
actually. It does just look. It looks like
Holy
Valor.
heck, okay, passive, I just
Aatrox
looked
heals
at
for a
it, it's not
portion of the
bad.
damage he deals. Okay, so we're establishing the
Nice.
Darkin as these things that heal from the damage they deal then, because that's that's
They're
basically
meant to
Rast's
deal
passive.
A lot of damage as well.
But because that's on his E, that means he doesn't get this. He doesn't get that until he gets his E. So his early game is probably going to be a bit weaker because I think you're going to want Q and W
Yeah.
I
early.
think he needs to be though, because they've made him a lot easier to play.
But
at
hey,
60
Angel.
main damage.
So you know how you hate Pyke at the moment. With the amount of knockups, this guy will qualify for a support as well.
No.
I'll be playing him support, of course.
I'm playing Nami and murdering all of you.
Okay,
Anyway.
I'm gonna play that
So
jungle
let's see.
then. Fuck
Aatrox
me. Oh, God.
dashes, increasing his attack damage for a few seconds. Umbral Dash can store up to 2 charges and be used simultaneously with the Darkin Blade. What the?
That means he can charge up that shitty fucking thing, dash closer to the enemy, knock them up. If they flash away, he just knocks them up again and dashes after them.
Jesus, that's not fair.
The chasing potential with this guy, like,
I love him.
I think it's safe to
comes
say,
to the
even
lane,
not looking at this,
fucks
even
you, like, you can't do anything against him. He comes bot lane, attacks the enemy DC, he can't, like, that is really overpowered actually, like, poor
I mean,
guy's health,
even without
he just dashes around with,
mobility and stuff, yeah. Even without looking at this Angel of Death bullshit ultimate looking thing that's here, this seems like he is already a million times better than his current
It
form.
looks
Hang on,
fucking.
let's take a look at this.
It played without me.
Why did you even move?
okay, that dash is miserable.
Hang on.
Oh, the ultimate is so fucking.
Oh, he mounts. That is like idle. He mounts the sword on his back as well. That is a really short dash, though. But do you really want him with a really long distance mobility?
That would be nice, like have a Riven dash, but without the shield actually. But that dash is miserable.
It can go over walls though, which is what they're showing us in this. But it is
That's
tiny.
better because Riven can do that only with her Q, and you have to land that
Oh,
Q
they've kept his
perfectly
dance.
on every wall.
Do you like the dance though? Like, past that,
At least they kept the dance.
The dance, the best part about old Aatrox. Okay, let's have a look at Angel of Death then. World Ender. Aatrox unleashes his full might, becoming monstrous in size and taking flight on massive wings. As he transforms, Aatrox fears nearby minions and briefly increases his movement speed. It's reactivated when out of combat. While transformed, Aatrox increases his overall damage and gains a blood well that stores health over World Ender's duration, reviving him if he takes lethal damage while in his true form.
Okay, that's basically his old passive as an ulti with a bit more attack speed and movement speed.
I love the icon. The icon's so pretty. Can we just have
It does
that
look
as
cool.
an icon, please, Ryan?
that is a really cool icon. So
Yeah, wait.
That's so fucking
From
cool.
the sound of it, though, I was basically right calling it the Angel of Death.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at it anyway.
He looks like he's straight out of Demon's Road to me.
Let's take a look.
Okay, he gets actually
Whoa.
bigger. That looks very cool, and the screen turned a bit red.
That's so
I love how we're just
Yeah.
sitting here watching this. Like, he's
Yeah,
not
this-
doing anything.
That's so fucking.
Ooh, creepy.
That is nice.
I like that.
that's
I
I
love
like
the
that
wings.
too. That
The wings
looks
are amazing.
amazing, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, they do.
his sword is pulsing, look.
Wait, it is?
Yeah, look at his sword
Oh
when
my-
he's transformed. It's
It
pulsating.
is! Oh my god, it's like a heart.
I think it is a heart.
Yeah, to the demon inside. Fucking
That's really cool, though.
edgy as hell.
So he gets movement speed. So while he's in this form, he gets movement speed for a short duration and then gets it back when he's out of combat.
Yes.
And his overall damage, it just increases his damage. That's it. That's it.
Yes, but he gets his old pass back with the blood will thingy,
Yeah.
and the fucking when he dies, he just gains the health back. The fucking old pass.
I think he gave up to get his weapon though, to become a Darkin.
I don't think that matters because Aatrox is the Darkin. Whoever the hell had that sword is just fucked now. Remember
Yeah, they're
Rast.
just
Remember
gone.
Rast's quote for it.
Weeps in the abyss between oblivions.
I
Idiot.
am not okay.
No, they don't.
Well,
Okay.
Varus did.
Yeah, but that wasn't a proper Darkin, was it? That Varus isn't a proper Darkin. He's a fusion of two gay guys.
Basically, Pingu and Meme,
They're gonna kill
and
you for
add a
that.
shitty bow, and you have a nice.
Do you know what the best bit is though? You saying Pingu. He has Mastery 7 Varus. That laugh though.
That worked out perfectly without me knowing.
So let's take a look at this playing as Aatrox bit then. Scroll down. Ooh, I am not your enemy. I am the enemy.
Aatrox is
The
confirmed.
Basically.
Yes.
Yeah, next thing we need an Infinity Gauntlet Aatrox skin.
Yes.
I want
Sword
that
just-
skin now. I need it. I want it. I want
Aatrox
it,
is an
I want it.
infernal warlord who cleaves earth and bone to massacre entire armies, raise the battlefield with the darkened blade, landing precise hits with the edge to utterly decimate your opponents. Aatrox brings more ruin with the blade than basic attacks. Focus on cooldown reduction to unleash a constant onslaught. As enemies learn to dodge, bind them in place with infernal chains for a guaranteed guillotine, or outplay their
Guillotine.
evasion with an umbral dash as you wield the darkened blade.
It's guillotine.
Guillotine, same difference.
Guillotine.
It's like Scon and
Same
Stone, shut up.
difference.
Anyway, Umbral
Same
Dash's
difference, what?
passive turns bloody teamfights into fonts of health, keeping Aatrox alive for as long as his carnage continues. Allies who shield and sustain him for more swings with the Darkened Blade will be rewarded with a frontline juggernaut who can take as much damage as he deals. Wary enemies will try to slay the Darkin before his bloodwell fills, but even death cannot halt his warpath. Once Aatrox transforms with World Ender, flee or die. Wait, hang
Or
on.
if
Was
he's
this...
feeding, then he can die.
Hold on.
Yeah, and then he'll just ult.
Well, still, then he'll die again.
Then he'll
Guys,
have Guardian Angel proc.
So I was just thinking, like, World Ender, there's no, like, thing about how long it lasts, and how long does World Ender last? Because
We really need to know that.
Yeah,
Fuck's sake,
that's
I don't
scary. Anyway, let's watch the little video.
know. Hopefully it's not that long, like fucking a minute long.
It's 41 seconds.
Oh, Deadpool.
Oh!
Oh, yeah. No. Oh,
Ah,
shit.
That's nice.
That is
Ooh,
just
Oh
unfair.
my
Why was Oriana top?
I don't know. That's
there's
more
World Ender.
stupid than me playing ADC. Wait, he can walk during his ulti?
Of course he can. Oh wait, you mean he can walk while reviving?
Yes.
Okay, that is broken.
Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, he knocked Bard out of his portal. Poor Bard. Oh my god, that is brutal. I love how he repositions at the start to reposition to kill the Ori.
Я просил тебя. Ай. Я тебе сказал, блядь, его закрывать. Ай.
Oh, that poor Ori.
Ты тормоз или чё? Я по-русски не понимаю.
Because yeah, he dies during his thing and he still keeps walking around. That's bullshit. That is ridiculous. I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say Aatrox is now good. Wow, that is scary. Oh, guys, check out the next bit. No.
Aatrox got skinnier.
Yeah, look, just look down.
I must destroy
On the
even
tips and tricks
hope.
bit where you get to see it, yeah. Yeah, I must
Yeah, I
destroy
saw.
even hope.
Thanos confirmed.
Can you even imagine his voice? That would be so...
Wait,
So
Wolf.
let's see. Keep advancing. What?
Okay, that's too far up. Okay, well, we'll get to that in a bit.
Yes. Shh. Keep advancing on the enemy to ensure you catch them with the edge of the darkened blade. Each cast moves the hitbox closer to Aatrox, with the final swing of his greatsword crushing those immediately in front of him.
Oh.
The combination of Deathbringer's stance's reduction to your enemy's healing and Umbral Dash's passive to boost your own means Aatrox can go head to head with the biggest, bulkiest foes as long as you're dealing damage. It'll be hell to bring you down.
Ha 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 ha.
Don't wait
Demon
to become the world ender. Use your ultimate early to rapidly join the fight from afar and start filling your blood well. The longer you wage war in your true form, the more you'll recover upon reviving. Time it right and your death will give you a second health bar for the final slaughter.
His abilities look like the two-handed tree from Dragon Age 2.
That's what it looks like. It looks like the stance that two-handed warriors use in Dragon Age.
Yeah. Like, if you look at him now, where he's about to come down
Yeah.
on someone, that's...
But yeah, they run holding it behind them, don't they?
Yeah,
The
they
sword.
do.
Because I suppose it's really because you can get more power on a swing if it's coming from behind.
And it's really heavy, you won't be able to lift
And it looks cool.
Yeah. I love the new sword. Actually, hang on.
Wait,
I recognise the design of that. It reminds me of Irelia again.
Hold on a sec.
He'll be really
It does kind of remind me of if anyone's ever played Fable: The Lost Chapters or Fable Anniversary, as the newer version is. It kind of like loosely reminds me of the of Sword of Aeons, which it's like it's the evil sword that Jack of Blades wants to. Obviously, it's way more demonic, so it's kind of like a cross between Sword of Aeons and Soul Edge.
It looks like he's got a sword within a sword there. Like there's a spiky bit.
Yeah, what's with this
poking
point? This
out.
is stupid. Why is there a point in the middle of the sword? That's a pointless point.
It looks like a snake, actually. Like
I don't know.
the pointy bits could be its head, and then that could be its like.
Which skin do you prefer? Of
I don't know. Let's
Aatrox?
have a look at these because I actually own all of Aatrox's skins, and it really triggers me, to be honest.
So obviously his classic looks. Really
Wow,
cool.
he's huge.
We saw that from.
Like he's legitimately massive. Look at that. Like there's people on ground the size of his hand.
Aatrox is Thanos confirmed.
Justicar Aatrox.
Aatrox.
They've barely
Wait.
even changed the splash arts. That's
Wolf.
a little bit lazy.
Wolf, look at the first
Yeah,
splash
they
art, the
did.
normal splash art, and look down to his knee. He knocked over a tree, no!
Okay,
And look
Groot.
at the poor human.
But yeah, Justicar Aatrox. They haven't really changed the splash arts much, so there's a
Look at
little
the
less effort gone into
swords,
that.
though.
Yeah, the
You've
swords
got
are amazing.
more
Mecha
features.
Aatrox hasn't changed much at all. I mean, it's the wings and the sword are different, but that's it. Everything else is
He
the same.
looks like Iron Man because he's got an arc reactor in the
It's not an arc reactor. I have an arc reactor.
His sword looks very projecty.
Oh, I like the sword in Sea Hunter Aatrox. Take a look at Sea Hunter Aatrox's sword.
Oh wow, that's menacing.
That one legit does have an eye in the middle of it.
All of them have like a presence at the top of them, and that's obviously where like it sits. I imagine it all looks like a face or something.
I mean, it might be like, it might be a case of that underneath that, like, because you know we were pointing out about this extra little point on the bottom of the sword. Maybe that's what the sword looked like before. Because if you remember, Rust, when you go Rust form, his scythe changed from just being slightly dark into like completely full with teeth and everything.
It's not
So
in any of the other skins though.
what?
The extra point in the middle.
It's different thing, but that's just because it's skins. But if you look at the classic one, which is basically the canon one, if you like, it like this point could be maybe all of the red stuff and the extra blades have grown on around what the sword looked like originally. Like maybe in the middle of it is what the sword was before.
In Mecha Aatrox, he just looks like Megatron.
Well, he turns into a plane, so I hope they keep that transforming aspect. All the mecha skins transform except for Kha'Zix, but Kha'Zix doesn't count.
Anyway, what's this?
I love the Mecharangar transformations. Basically,
oh yeah, and this is the champion teaser, so I might as well put this on while we're here. So you can see that the sword has got a heartbeat.
And you see the team at the bottom right. The 5 first stations.
And then it disappears. Like, I mean, I was expecting him to be able to like throw the sword and then call it back or something because of that teaser. It's brutal, isn't it? And then you just get this bit. That is. So obviously this is when he's ulted. This is when he's ulted. This is how big he's supposed to be when you ult him.
that's why it's called World Ender.
Yeah.
Look, it's so bad.
Yeah.
Do you think he'll just chomp on the world with sword while he's human-sized? Just chop pieces out of the world? Do you think that's how he world? Do you think that's how he does it?
Yeah, right, okay. Groot, after this video, I'm going to link you to a video from it's not Game 3, it's the Science of or something. I don't know, but it's where they calculate how, because Alduin in Skyrim is known as the World Eater, so they calculate how long it would actually take him to eat the entire world.
Oh God!
I'm going to send that to you, because it's basically, it'll be about the same science, because Aatrox is about the same size as Alduin.
Wise for him, though, my favourite would either be his classic or Mecha.
I don't know. I'll have to try them. I'll definitely give him a go when he comes out, and then you guys can watch me
I
feed him top
adore
lane.
the fucking normal skin just for the looks of it.
It
but-
is super badass.
I love the Sea Hunter skin as well.
I've got
but
all
I
4 of them, so
fucking
I've
hate-
brought my pick of the litter for this one.
I hate that
I don't have
Garen
the
skin so
chroma.
much because I just see level 7 Karens running around with that fucking skin, going full lethality, tower diving me because he has 1,000 health, still surviving because of his fucking passive. You can't do shit.
Okay, well this is
So
now.
I fucking hate that skin.
So this just became a bit more like Groot rants about Garen.
Oh, fuck off.
With the Justicar skin is that he looks too much like Azir.
I don't think so. I
I
like it.
think he looks like Azir.
I mean,
My-
a little
my
bit, but I
favourite's
don't know.
Mecha.
I quite like
Mecha.
Justicar because I like the
He
bright.
does it.
I like twisting characters to be the opposite of what
The
they are.
poor tree.
Anyway, so I think that's going to be it for this video. I think we've said all
Oh
we can.
wow! You can play now, League of Legends.
So
I didn't know that.
anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, then like and leave a comment down below. If you'd like to see more videos from me, then subscribe to join the clan and ring that bell so you never miss a video. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.